Hello everyone, it's Kim Shivler. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking a little bit about one of my favorite themes, Divi. This is one of my favorite themes for beginners because it allows you to create really powerful and beautiful layouts without programming knowledge. Now, the one downside with Divi is that if you try to change themes and you've used a lot of the page builder, it's a commitment. So it's going to take you some time or some real effort to change. Now, Elegant Themes has just recently come out with a page builder plugin, and that could help with this, but I'm still testing it. Regardless, though, if you're a beginner and you want to create a beautiful looking site easily, I still recommend Divi. Now, this video goes along with a blog post at whiteglovewebtraining.com. I hope you'll visit me on that post for all the information. In this video, I'm just going to be showing you some quick information about the default layouts available with the page builder. For those of you who take my beginning classes, you know that I teach this theme in the classes, and I will also be doing some more blog posts on really powerful things to do with Divi. So here I am. I'm in a dashboard of a website I'm building. I'm on the Pages page, and just like with any other, I click Add New to add a page. I'm going to name it Members Page because this is a membership area. And now, instead of actually using the regular visual editor or text editor, I'm going to click on Use the Divi Builder. Now, this builder gives you a lot of functionality as far as adding columns and images and text and counters, countdowns, all types of things. But the thing we're going to look at today is how, if you aren't really in a creative mood or you're not good at layout, which I'm not, what they allow us to do with their library, where they get us started. And actually, we could use the page exactly, or they can just get us started and we can tweak it as we go. So look at all these different options they have. And the cool thing is, once you tweak a page to what you like, you can add it to the library and save it out and move it to other installations. For the purpose of us looking at it, I'm going to start on the homepage basic. So here we look at it. There's a slider, a full width header, some blurbs, and a call to action. Let's save a draft of that and look at what it looks like. So here I've come up, now this was something I'd already configured in my menu. This is that initial slide, my header, full screen, full width. These are my blurbs. And then this is my call to action. So within the page, I can change the images, I can change the colors, I can change out icons, and I can even drag and drop these to different areas or delete them. Let me show you one I did recently, starting with this basic piece. So here I have a special area for those at WordCamp Orlando. I was a sponsor. So I kept this basic slide, but I changed the color and I changed where the button points to and how the button lists. I kept the full width, and I like the 4 blurbs because I'm talking about 4 different areas of interest that people might have for me, but I changed out the colors and the icons on that. And then I have it set to where if you were logged out, there would be a call to action here to either log in or join, and then there's some information here. So that's how I started and then moved forward with this. So let's go back and edit the page, and we'll just take a look at one more to see what some of the options are, and then I'll show you how you actually change them. So I'm going to come down to a quick sales page and load it. Now to take a look at it, let's save the draft. I could publish this also, but I try to get in the habit, even when I'm working with a site that's not live yet, to just save drafts until I'm ready to publish them. All right, so this one starts with an image in the slider, some product information, that button for call to action. These are also blurbs. So on these, the icon's on the side instead of above. We've got our plans and pricing. So for those of you selling products where you want to do this traditional price table. You can do that. It's built right in. We've got some testimonials, frequently asked questions, and then a final call to action. So if I want to edit this, I have several options. First of all, so we've got the full width slider. If I click here on the 3 lines, that's going to be my edit. Here's my first slide, or here is my slide. This one only has 1. So if I want to change the heading, I would change it here. The button text, the background color, the image. So this was an image that was uploaded. I could upload any image. Let's go ahead and change that background color. So notice you can select a color, or if you already have a hex color, which I frequently do with my sites, I could just paste it right here. And there could be a video if I wanted, and then this is that text. Now, one thing I like to show everyone is that these admin labels can be really helpful in telling me what this is. So from this one, we only have 1 slide, but if I had 10 slides, naming them appropriately could really help me find them when I'm editing. This is particularly true as your pages become more and more complex. So let's exit that. Same thing here. I'm going to come down to the blurbs and open that. And so if I have 3 blurbs, and this one, for example, the title is Gorgeous Design, I might want to do my admin title that way also so that I can find it, my admin label. Now, when you're dealing with blurbs, you don't have to have an icon. You can turn it on, off. If you want to have an icon, you have all these options here. Since we're working with WordPress right now, I'm just going to select that. We can select a color of the icon. If you want it to be in a circle, and if so, what color you want for that. Where you want your placement, left, or remember on the other one we saw top. And I'm going to save and exit that. So now let's go ahead and save our draft. And take a look at the page. So see here how I changed the color of the background. I've changed my icon. So just by dragging and dropping these options into their area, you really have a lot of flexibility. Now, if you want to go beyond what they gave you here, so all right, they gave that price table, etc. to me, but now I might want to add something else. It's as easy as either adding a row within a section or a section itself, depending on what you want to do. So for example, if I add a row under the testimonials, I get to pick how many columns I'm looking for. And then within each of those columns, I can put a module. Now, this is a lot more detailed than I can go through in a quick video. But just to show you, you've got options like text and video, that price table that we looked at. You can even create special widgets in the widget area and add them here. I can put in number counters, dividers, countdown timers. There's many things I can do. So let's go ahead here and just pop in a number counter. We're going to save that again and take a look. See, so here it did. It counted up to the 19%, which is what I had set it for. So there are just a lot of different options you can do. As I said, in our actual classes, we're going to cover that more in depth. But what I like to show you here is that there's just a lot of functionality. Now, using some of those options there and another quick option, let me show you how you can build a sales page using the Divi theme.